Listen, you will learn sooner or later that most of the world is noise. People shout, they trade gossip, they sell comfort. They will tell you to wait, to be reasonable, to take your place. They are not thinking of you, they are thinking of themselves. Standing at the edge of something that matters, a business, an idea, a life built from your hands, is a lonely business. Solitude is not an absence of people. It's the circumference of responsibility. It is the point at which the decision rests on you and nobody else. That solitude will frighten you. It will make your muscles tighten. It will wake you at 2 in the morning with the blueprint of failure clear as glass. Good. It should. Fear is a measure. It is the heat that tempers steel. You will pay for what you build. There is no profit without cost. There is no nobility in growth without sacrifice. The ledger is honest. It keeps tally of what you spend. Time, sleep, friendships, innocence. People think success arrives like a carriage. It does not. It arrives like a debt collector. It knocks and does not leave until you have paid. So you must change. Not your suit, not your accent, your mind. First, think in time frames you can control. A businessman with no horizon is a man alive only by accident. Good deals happen across seasons. You must be prepared to lose for 3 years to make a fortune in the 4th. That requires patience. It requires the discipline to sit while others panic. It requires strategy that a coward cannot stomach. Second, understand leverage. Leverage is not always money. It is people. It is information. It is the quiet arrangement made before the war begins. You want to be a man of leverage. Make allies who are stronger than you in ways you are weak. Make enemies cheap. Leverage collapses arrogance. It builds options. When the storm comes, options are oxygen. Third, learn the language of risk. Risk is not gambling. Risk is calculation. The gambler throws dice and prays. The businessman counts the chips, knows the table's tilt, and makes the play that leaves him standing. Convert fear into variables. Name them, test them, measure them. You cannot eliminate risk. You can only be the man who understands its anatomy and chooses the cut of the wound he will accept. The path moves in stages. Each stage has its own rules. Each stage will demand a different posture of your mind. Stage 1, the beginning. You have little, but you have appetite. Your psychology is hunger, raw and useful. You make promises to yourself. You trade sleep for work. You will do the jobs no one else will. This is where character is forged. Respect this hunger. Feed it with discipline. Write down what you will do tomorrow, and then do it by 2 in the afternoon. Habit is your only weapon against distraction. Stage 2, the recognition. People notice you. Some want to help, others want to own you. Your psychology adjusts. You are tempted by applause. Beware. Applause is a currency that buys nothing. In this stage, your biggest danger is vanity. Keep the ledger separate from the mirror. Contracts are the only speech that matters. Promises in writing, obligations enforced. Learn to be polite as a trap. Use charm as camouflage. Do not confuse attention with loyalty. Stage 3, the expansion. Money comes. So do new mouths to feed. Payrolls, partners, expectation. The psychological challenge here is delegation. Men who made their fortune from toil think they must do everything. They die trying. You must become a man who commands, not a man who grasps. Hire men who fear nothing you fear. Pay them so they do not have to steal. Set rules that are iron. Punish sloth. Reward loyalty. Your hands must let go so your empire can grow. Stage 4, the conflict. Competition will not be reasonable. It will be vicious. It will take the shape of law, of rumor, of the kind of betrayal that wears a familiar face. Your psychology must be resolute. You must be prepared to act, not out of anger but out of calculation. Violence is a tool, but so is silence. Learn both and use the one that costs the least. Many men choose action to salve conscience. Do not be one of those men. Let your action be efficient, precise, and, where possible, invisible. Stage 5, the legacy. You will stand where others beg for crumbs. The choices you make in this stage define what you leave. You must ask, will my empire be a beast that devours, or a machine that sustains? The psychology here is responsibility. The high road is rarer than you think. It requires sacrifice you will not boast about. Legacy is made by quiet decisions. How the ledgers read, who benefits, what you teach the next man. Across every stage, one truth remains. Your mind must be iron and your heart pragmatic. Compassion is not weakness, but sentiment is a luxury you can only afford when it does not imperil the work. You will be tempted by shortcuts. You will be offered quick winners. They will whisper that rules are for other people. There are only two kinds of shortcuts, those that end poorly and those that turn out to be longer than the road. The only shortcut worth your time is one built on knowledge others do not have. Invest in learning, read the contracts, know the margins, know the tax codes, know your customers' shame. Having knowledge lets you navigate like a man who knows the currents. Then there is the cost to the self. Business will ask things of you that are small and corrosive. You will spend evenings negotiating the shape of someone's mind. You will miss births and funerals. You will return to rooms without apology and find the places where your life used to be. This is not romance. This is trade. Make these transactions consciously. Decide what you will pay and what you will not. The choice is yours, even when it feels like it isn't. You must build a mind that is both cruel in clarity and merciful in select moments. I do not counsel cruelty for its own sake. I counsel a clarity that strips the sentimental and leaves only what is necessary. When you are required to choose between what feels right and what is right for the business, make the choice that will keep the business alive. Because if the business dies, nothing else can be preserved. There will be nights of doubt. There will be hours when the numbers do not meet the forecast. Your mind will search for blame. Blame is a comfort for those who do not adapt. Do not be that man. Analyze, change, move. The entrepreneur who survives is not the one who never breaks. He is the one who learns how to repair himself faster than the world breaks him. You will be betrayed. That is inevitable. People move for themselves. It is not, at the core, a moral failing. It is human nature. Prepare for betrayal like a general prepares for winter. Make redundancies. Keep your counsel small. Trust slowly. When you must invest trust, let it be with terms and penalties. Contracts are your hedge against the human heart.
Your language must be simple. Speak plainly. Speak in facts and instructions. Flattery draws vultures. Clarity draws collaborators. The rhythm of your conversation should be work. Ask 3 questions and mean them. Men respect a man who knows what he wants and takes small, efficient steps toward it.
Do not confuse solitude with loneliness. Solitude is power when it is chosen. Loneliness is the currency of the unprepared. Make your solitude a workshop. Spend it planning, learning, training. Build processes as if you will not be there one day. The best businesses are those that do not require you to be the miracle worker at every dead hour. Money will tempt you into cruelty. Power will tempt you into isolation. Both teach a lesson. With less humanity, you have more frictionless progress. This is not inevitable. You can choose the other path, but you must choose deliberately. The moral life inside a successful enterprise is something you design. Neglect to design it, and you will find your character shaped by circumstance, which is always cheaper. And finally, vulnerability. Choose where to be vulnerable and to whom. Vulnerability is a currency for connection, but it is precious. Spend it like money you cannot earn back easily. Tell the truth to one person, hold the rest. The man who tells every truth is quickly undone. The man who tells none will never know help. Balance is the line you walk. So this is what I say to you now. Take the loneliness, the cost, the sleeplessness, and turn them into a blueprint. Count the cost honestly, write it down. Make a pact with yourself about what you will pay and what you will not. When fear appears, name it. When greed appears, measure it. When betrayal appears, contain it. Do not be sentimental about the road. There will be beauty on it. There will be a small enjoyment in the perfect invoice, in the clever negotiation, in the day a plan comes together. Cherish those moments like a man cherishes a clean weapon, because in the end, the work is the thing that remembers you. If you want to be a businessman, you must become a different kind of man. Not kinder necessarily, not crueler necessarily, more intentional, more truthful to objective measures, more ruthless with distractions, more generous with those who prove themselves indispensable. Step into solitude with your boots on. Make it your factory. Shape your mind like a trade. Study, calculate, command. And do not forget, The world will tell you stories. Let your actions tell yours, quietly, efficiently, relentlessly. That is how empires are made. That is how debts are repaid. That is how a man endures.